everyone, this is Snazzy Games bringing you another League of Legends commentary, or a replay commentary, and in this game I am playing Aatrox, and it is, I believe this was my last promo game to get into Silver 2. Yeah. Okay, so I was really nervous about playing this game because I really wanted to get into Silver 2, because, you know, the season's almost ending and I'm trying to grind my way up into the ladder. I was aiming for gold, but I stopped playing for a while due to some. Well, we'll get into that later. But in this game, I am jungling Aatrox, and okay, we're back. Sorry, minor issue. Go to me. So, if you have been keeping up with my channel, if you've ever watched my video, my like 2 little videos, they were from like a while back, and there's a reason why I haven't been posting that many videos. It's because I had to do a system like recovery to like a factory recovery 2 times, so that's kind of a bummer. I had to one time like there was a Windows update and it was an error and it messed up my Wi-Fi and my internet, so I couldn't really play League of Legends anymore or like do anything web related. So I had to system reset. That fixed the problem, and then I forget what happened, but I had to do another one and it ruined 2 weeks of my life. And then I had to go through the process of getting all my games and all my recording software and my editing software, my codec. So right now that's why I haven't been posting videos, but I'm sure I'll get back to posting videos very soon. Like just like this one, you're probably gonna see this one. So in this game, I wanted to pick a jungler that could snowball himself and also snowball the lanes. Like, I don't know if you know this already, but Aatrox is actually a top tier jungler at the moment. Before Riot decides to mess him up, because you know, good guy Riot. His ganking potential and his survivability in the jungle is pretty much unmatched, other than maybe like I want to say Jarvan is a pretty good jungler. He doesn't have the sustain that he has, but he has he's pretty tanky and his ganks are extremely well. Zac is still a great jungler, and even Nasus, they gave me a really good leash, by the way. And someone else, maybe Xin. Xin's also a very great jungler. So in this, I wanted to gank Nasus top, but I didn't think he was gonna have any problems. Sorry, sorry if you heard that background noise. But I didn't think he was gonna have problems with the Pantheon top. But I think he does. I think he dies to Pantheon first blood, but I'm not sure. We'll have to get to that. So I was gonna take my Dark Flight at level 2 to give a level 2 gank top, but I decided against it and to take the blue instead to get level 3, and then maybe head mid or bot. I think I end up going top to help because he does die to him for first blood, and but I end up, you know what? We'll get to that. We'll cross the road when we get to that. But okay, I'm going. I'm trying to remember what I'm thinking when I'm playing this game, because it's actually a while back. So I'm just trying to get my levels, and I want to snowball everyone. And here's what I was talking about. Like, the Nasus is getting like bullied really hard, and then he gets dove, or not really dove. He kind of just dies. But that's kind of my fault for not doing the level 2 gank. I'm sure if I level 2 ganked him, then he probably would have like a little bit of an easier time. And our bot lane, I believe, did really good this game. But he ends up having a lot of trouble with the Pantheon. He comes back later in the game, but we pretty much have shut the Pantheon down. But I have to stop spoiling like all of this so I can leave myself some commentary for the video, because I am still a very bad commentator. Sorry, gotta take a drink. I'm also, another reason why I haven't been posting videos is because I'm actually very sick. It's very cold where I live, and I sleep with like the windows open, so that's also not very good. But you know, it's comfortable. I like it cold. Um, but I want to like I want to make this channel mostly about League of Legends, but I also want to incorporate maybe some other games like Ace of Spades. I think I already have like a playlist slot opened up for Ace of Spades, and here I'm going up for a gank against Pantheon. I think I'm going up to help him, and I think he uses Wither. I don't think we get him. I think he gets away because autopathing made me go around the minions, and then I'm wondering like why that didn't knock him up. But then while I'm looking at this, I could see why he wasn't directly in the middle. Like when I was playing this, like in real time, I thought I hit him on the middle, so it would knock him up. But then he didn't. So I was actually really mad about that. But it wasn't like we were gonna get him anyway. I don't think Nasus doesn't really have the damage yet to kill him. He only has Doran shield, and I don't think with 16 farm, so I don't think he has the Q damage or like the regular damage. So just gonna take another drink out of my tea. Okay, moving the mic away each time. So I'm just gonna I want to build Madrids. It's kind of like Lee Sin, where you want to get the Madrids, but you don't want to build it into Wriggles, but you just want the armor and the extra damage to the minions. And here, you want to max E in the jungle, but then you could max Q or W. I max W second because I like it second. It does a lot of damage and it heals you for a lot. So, you know, that's always good. And for the items, you want to rush a Hydra and then a Blade King, because the Hydra gives AoE lifesteal, and it just helps you be more survivable in general. I'm just trying to camp top right now because I really want this Pantheon to like die, because I think he gets away again. I don't know why Nasus flashed. I don't think we're gonna get him. Here I'm just being dumb. I just really want to get the Pantheon. But making him B and buying more time for my Nasus to farm is actually helping him a lot. I didn't notice it then, but making Pantheon B is actually helping my Nasus out a lot. I thought I wasn't doing anything, so I'm apologizing to him. But I believe our bot lane, it was doing really well. This Caitlyn is currently out farming the Ezreal by 1, but still out farming. I think they were winning in trades down there. Let's watch. Yeah, they look like they're winning in trades. And then our Cassid, he's pretty much even. He goes pretty much even with this Annie for most of the game until I actually decide to come mid and make a difference. But here I just got red, so I want to fight something, and I knew Pantheon was there, and I knew Jarvan was trying to bait it, but I wanted to see who would spring first. See, that's obvious. That's an obvious bait right there. So then I go to dive on him. I have my passive up. I'm not afraid to use passive. And then Pantheon decides whether to kill me or not, and he ends up dying to Nasus, so that's actually a big help. I think Aatrox's passive is one of the stronger passives. Here, I'm contemplating whether to dive him or not, go all in, but then I thought, no, I'll die. But then I'm contemplating whether to take these golems or not. I think I do because I have the healing, but I'm still pretty nervous about it. I think I come pretty low. Let's watch. Yeah, I almost died, and then it seems like I auto attack just a little bit too slow for my taste, and then I get really worried. Alright, so the Nasus has 1 kill up on this, or no, he's even with the Pantheon, but is winning in farm. So he has 31 minus 18. He has 1 kill, I believe, up on Pantheon, because 15 farm equals a kill. He has more than 15 farm ahead of him, so that's really good. Plus he's getting tankier. He's getting that glacial shroud, so he's definitely going to be more resistant to Pantheon's harass and attacks. Here I'm telling the Cassidon to finish the minion wave and come meet me at blue, but I don't think he's watching. He's like watching the chat, so he just kind of pushes up, and I think I'm like tanking this for a while until I finally just like yell at him, or like all caps in chat, Cassidon, please come take this blue, and then he comes over, like, yeah, right now. Like, this is way too much damage you should be taking from the blue, because Aatrox is his thing in the jungle is his sustain, his like immense healing power that you get from W and your extra healing when you're below 50%. Sorry, let me take another drink. So he's not a jungler like Jarvan and Nasus and Zac. Well, Zac has sustain and is tanky, so he's kind of a combination of the both. But he's definitely not the tankiest of champions until you get some items like Randuin and Spear Visage. I'm just trying to get my levels. Let's see what's happening in my lanes. I think that kill like ended the troubles with Pantheon, and this Cassidon's about to get ganked, but it's Cassidon, he can't be ganked after level 6. Like, I don't know if you guys know how hard it is to gank a Cassidon after level 6. I think Elise is really good at it, because she has Repel. But that's the only champion I know of. Maybe Zac. I think I flashed for that, I don't know why. We're not going to get him. Yeah. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble ganking this Pantheon. This Pantheon's coming up. I mean, not this Pantheon. This what's it called? Jarvan. And I think I died. Yeah, I died. I died with the Jarvan because I'm dumb and I went this way instead of that way. But I don't think our Nasus dies. Or he does die, but I think he gets a kill off of it because he kites around the tower a bit. Yeah. And Pantheon only gets the assist. I mean, the assist is still good, but I think the Pantheon would have liked to got the kill. But I wouldn't say it's worth because I died. So it's my first death. I think that's my only death. Not sure. But I do remember I get a decent number of kills because I don't know. I end up trying to feed my lanes, but I ended up taking the kills for some reason. Like, I had the mentality of feeding my lanes, but I get the kills. I don't know. It's weird. I guess it's like there's something in like my head that's telling me, you know, get the kills because you're Aatrox. But I'm trying to be like the Zac or like just the supportish kind of jungler who gets kills for their lane. And I don't know why Caitlyn backed off from that. She could have easily killed the tower and then put some harass on Ezreal. But you know, I'm not an AD carry main, so far be it for me to judge how they play. So right now I'm taking the red. Aatrox's red buff has extreme like potential to gank, because if you get them caught in your dark flight, you knock them up and then you attack them, you put the red buff on them, which slows them, and then okay, he just riff walks away, which slows them, and then you use your E on them, which slows them some more. I think they stack. Yeah, slow stack with buffs and items. So if you have your E and Frozen Mallet and red buff, they all stack. I think. I don't know if they changed it or not. But we meet in the bush, and then I don't know. He must have not been watching me, cause he could have like easily put some harass down on me, and he's going down to the Caitlyn. I see him because there's a ward there, and I go down too. He engages on them. I think I'm just kind of waiting for him. His ult, Demacian, what's his ult called? Oh my gosh, why am I forgetting that? Cataclysm actually is like puts him like weak against me. See, like I walk away to let Caitlyn get the kill, and the red buff takes it. And then I think Caston comes in and kills Ezreal. Maybe. Does he? He does. Oh, nice. Okay. So, as I was saying, Cataclysm puts Jarvan at a disadvantage to me in team fights because it funnels. If he gets any of his teammates caught in Cataclysm with him, then it funnels them in like a small circle, which is about the size of my Dark Flight. So I can basically do a lot of AoE damage to his whole team if he ever gets them caught in his Cataclysm with it. I think I do die here. No, I have passive, but it heals me for like one like health. So yeah, that was pretty sad that she didn't get the kill on that. But this Pantheon just continues to harass this Nasus. He's not taking as much damage as he was before, but he's still getting bullied at lane and farm. But Nasus is one of those champions that's really good at farming under tower. And you could see here from like that small team fight and like everyone doing good around the map and like farming and whatnot, that we actually have a significant gold lead ahead of them, and we have a kill lead and tower lead at only 16 minutes in the game. I'm just gonna round it off. So that's something you want to do. You want to just focus on farming and snowballing other lanes and snowballing yourself. I know that kind of sounds pretty basic, but that's what you have to do. I think yeah, I'm trying to build the Hydra, but it's like a really expensive item. Or it's not that expensive, but I don't know. I don't have the gold to buy it. Like I don't know why, but like as a jungler, I don't end up with like the most farm. I just end up trying to gank a lot, like overly gank, which kind of puts me at a disadvantage sometimes if it doesn't go well. So he gets dove again, and one could say I'm not helping him that much, but I really just want to get myself snowballing, and I'm trying to. Okay, we go to kill this Pantheon because I'm not sure if he has this warded. He does try to leap away, but I interrupt him. I think he could get it. I thought he I think the Pantheon thought that he could jump away before I could Dark Flight on him, but he was wrong, and we end up taking this top tower. And bot lane, Caitlyn herself is just doing really good because she already has like a pretty big item. She already has Bloodthirster, so she's out damaging the Ezreal, who only has Doran's Blade, Vampiric Scepter, and Ruby Crystal. So he's obviously not going to out damage her. But we do get this tower, so we have a 2-tower lead against them, and our gold lead's just increasing. And hopefully, I think this Nasus starts to pull ahead from here on out. I end up trying to dive this Jarvan, but it's not a good idea because Pantheon has his ult up. Because it was only an interrupt that we got his ultimate on. Oh, and here, I didn't see that Cassidon was coming, so I just kind of backed off. I just kind of ran, but like I'm focusing the Pantheon right now while they're focusing the Jarvan, because Pantheon does more damage. And I ended up getting both the kills because I think E got a kill, E got the Jarvan, and then I auto-attacked Pantheon. So I'm actually doing really good. I'm 4-1 and 2, which is, I really want to have more assists, but it's okay because Aatrox himself is pretty good in like the mid game and early game. So I'm pretty sure I could still snowball my team from there. And at this point, we're just trying to get like all the first towers and like maybe push some more, just put pressure down. Excuse me for 1 second. And I'm sorry for that interruption. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, so I had to go do something for my sister. We just took dragon. I don't know why when I unpaused it like went to 4 times fast speed, but we ended up doing dragon, so increasing our goal lead even more. And me and this Casson want to kill this Ezreal, but I don't think we know that the Pantheon's there. So I just end up diving on Ezreal. We don't end up getting him, and this Pantheon I think really wants me, or this Jarvan rather really wants me. but he doesn't end up getting me. He doesn't have the mobility. I don't know, like Dark Flight actually gives like a lot of distance. Like Kha'Zix's leap ability with his wings is kind of close to that, I believe. I'm not sure, but Jarvan doesn't have mana, and he's kind of just wandering around. This Thresh doesn't pay him any mind. He's just kind of warding. But I think we could have just like did like a kind of slight engage on that. Maybe could have killed Ezreal and Annie. Not sure. But everyone just kind of continues to farming. And at this point, I have my Hydra, so I have a lot of AOE, and a lot of lifesteal or sustain, health gain. I have the HP regen and the lifesteal from Hydra, and I have my W and my passive. We go to kill this Ezreal again. I think I ended up wasting flash for him, but I think I get him anyway. But I don't think I needed to waste flash for him. He ends up, yeah, he wants to go away and he wants to sacrifice himself to the tower, but he doesn't get it. Yeah, I ended up dark flighting on him. So here I'm 5-0. So I'm pretty. Whoa. I'm pretty fed. So I'm a pretty big like force to be reckoned with against like if we ever get into a team fight, because I have the AoE from Hydra and I have a lot of attack speed from my ultimate, so I could easily just put down a lot of damage on the squishy targets like Ezreal and Annie. I think this Pantheon just ends up wasting his ultimate on her. I mean, it is a fairly decent cooldown, but kind of like the boring part of the game. We're trying to look for skirmishes, but they won't let us, and Nessus is kind of just farming his way to victory. But I just want to try to get into small fights that we could win in and maybe make them surrender. I think they end up surrendering or we end up winning, not sure, because it doesn't seem like they can come back from this, but I'm sure they could have. Okay, I think we ended up getting this Annie because she tries to fight us, but nah, it's an easy kill, 3 against 1. This Kassadin doesn't go for the tier build, which is very that's like more burst Kassadin. I think he was trying to go for like the survivable Kassadin. Like he jumps in there, does moderate damage instead of burst damage, and goes out. Here I think they end up killing the Jarvan. Yeah, Kassadin he still does a lot of damage, but he doesn't do like Seraph's Embrace damage, you know. So I think they end up pushing this second tower, and we end up killing this Ezreal. He doesn't have leap anymore. Dark Flight, kill. This time, actually, when I backed away from the kill, the person I wanted the kill to go to actually got it. And, oh wow, I didn't even notice this little dragon icon that has the timers on it. That's pretty cool. I forgot they added that. I haven't been on LoL replay in a while. So this Pantheon really wants me, but I have my passive, so even if he does kill me, like that, I could just regen, and then I think I'd end up dying here. So that's pretty bad. So 1 second. So sorry for that. So I ended up rewinding this a little bit, and it was this kind of little skirmish down here, I guess. I didn't even know what triggered it, but I don't know. I think this over here, my last death right here, after this they surrendered. So yep, GG, and it goes right there. So GG. Just play, if you're a jungler, just play someone who can snowball your lane.